Here we go.
Hi and welcome back to the channel, and today we've on request we've had a couple of emails, a couple of information emails to say that they'd like to find out a little bit more about my caddy. So we thought we'll do a caddy interview today. Violet, who's been a caddy for me for 2 years now, but previously to that, going back to the early 60s, she was a caddy for some of the biggest golfers' names you can possibly comprehend. So what we're going to do is we're going to start having a little chat to her in a second, and hopefully I'm going to put about 5 or 6 questions to her, and hopefully she'll be able to answer some things that you may have wanted to say, but didn't get any questions from anyone off the website, but hopefully let's see how it goes. And here comes question 1. And question 1, Violet, what was the first player you ever caddied for?
John Smith, 1958 at Ashford Manor Golf Course.
Question 2, in 1962-68 you was Arnold Palmer's caddy. What was he like to caddy for? What sort of guy was he?
I was Arnold Palmer's caddy in 1968, and he was very nice, very friendly and very helpful. Thank you.
Question number 3. In 1978, you was Seve Ballesteros' caddy, and there was a huge rumour about you and him, how very close you were. What was he like, and was it true, the rumours?
Ballesteros, smelly feet, smelly breath, and I didn't like him.
Fantastic. Question 4. With players today being health, fitness and food and drink and what they take is very important, what did you used to put in your caddy's bag for your players? What was the type of thing you used to put in their bags?
I always took a meal while I was playing with my partner, and shepherd's pie, roast potatoes, peas and carrots, and an apple pie.
Was that with custard?
And custard.
Question 5. We thought we'd ask you prior to this interview about if we could have a look at one of your caddy cards that you used to use for players. So we got hold of one, and thanks very much for sending it in advance for the interview. But I've got one here, and I'll just show our audience what it's like. That's one of the caddy cards, and hopefully you can see that quite clearly. Bonkers. I mean, it's amazing how much detail there is on it. I mean, how you explain that to your players, but why did you used to use your cards like this?
Really get on with those caddy cards. I couldn't understand them, couldn't read them, didn't know where they were. So that's it.
What about yardage? Was you good on yardage?
I couldn't get on with the yardage either. Not very good at yards and whatever.
Last question, and thanks very much for this. And one of the questions is how many golf balls do you carry in a bag?
1 ball golf ball in my bag. So if they lose that, they'll have to buy themselves another one.